I hit old girl up yesterday. She never responded.
Is there anything that gets
I
you
just be
juiced
one of
up
the
like
ones.
the
If I see it in a party, something
Ncaa?
people come
Now the
around,
adjunct
don't
is bitter. It has barbs and shots both on and off the field over the years. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rockets will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Tompkins. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Bowling Green's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The Falcons in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Miles.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Rockets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're at a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
The give from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown Rockets. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Give to the running back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And offenses are majoring in this now, right? They know the jet sweep is a big part of what they do, how the defense is going to respond, and they're just going to give it to you over and over again, see what you do for it. Nice job by the defense. They didn't give up a big play, but they're always looking to set up that next play and how to attack the edges of a defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Miles. Hauls it in. Shakes off the defender. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. Made a defender miss. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And some room to work.
The returner is brought down at the 36. And the Toledo offense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
Man, he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Zings it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for a man, it's Miles. Makes the grab on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Falcons! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So Second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
First down here for the offense. Wants to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Rockets are on the move.
42 Spider. Go!
He'll set up to throw. Steps away. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 4 over Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now on first down from the 30. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Miles. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The Falcons will call on their punt team.
On to punt it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect. And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways. But the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Good timing on the quick out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Rockets. He got a step and just dusted the field.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks the tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Miles. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head.
Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
That is a crazy sequence of events, because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California, thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss, use the speed, get to the sticks.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's open on the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Toledo. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad, because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 4 over Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking for a man. It's Miles. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Pulls it in. It's Dahl. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The offense defense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Here he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to pass, it's Miles. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Spins away from the defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Falcons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Puts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles. Big
tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. He's got it down the middle. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and a first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Baptiste. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, BG! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The returner is tackled down at the 18. And the Toledo offense will take.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about he made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. The Rockets will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. To the air, it's Miles. Finds the tight end.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And that's the hard thing about defending this play. You got so much speed coming across the formation. They can get to the edges quickly, and you limit the damage. It's not a huge play, but they pick up a little chunk, and you put those together, and they can get you first downs.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Now improvising. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Baptiste. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Trying to get the corner. Plows through the defense. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Direct snap. Creates a little room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
The throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Rockets will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Baptiste. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this